I don't see how anybody with eyes in their heads can expect that a very disordered body carried in a fashion which it never was designed for can fail to be disorganized and not be able to perform as it was designed to perform. Pain is experienced when stimuli, whatever their nature, exceed certain limits. It is therefore not quantitative. Might it not be simply stated that pain is too much? You see, a brain is really a hydrostatic system. There is more water than there is anything.
And this vision said that man is his body, and that's exactly what he is. And if I could explain his body behavior by movement, I could get insight into his interaction in the world as a part of the whole cosmic system.
And actually, I don't know how many of those of us women who got our starts through this accident appreciate the fact that for us that war was a great blessing. It gave us the opportunity to go out in the world and show that we could take the place of many of these people who had been withdrawn, many of these young men.
Where was the manifesto which Rick Wheeler handed me yesterday and I had a chance to look at last night? I don't know how many of you have heard of the Dorman-Delgado method of treating brain-injured or handicapped children, but essentially it's a technique.
And what I knew didn't explain my experiences. And I knew that when I was an undergraduate. And therefore, I got restless.
He was the outstanding one, and he was outstanding partly because he could see into these two different worlds. He could live in these two different worlds. He had two levels of consciousness.
I realized that some of the most educated societies in the world do not live fuller lives. And the more educated I became, the more I realized how dull mine was. How really very dull it was.
He was a mathematician. And actually, I probably learned less from Schrödinger than I did from Debye, who was a physicist. And what I learned from Schrödinger was how to understand the physicist Debye. Nice.